Hello everybody, and welcome back to some more Stellaris. It's been a few days since I worked on this campaign, and I want to keep going on it. So we are back with the Commonwealth of Man, or as it is now called, the Human Star Hierarchy. And we had just finished a war to subjugate a smaller neighbor, if I recall correctly. The Belmacosa Confederated Nations are now ours. Yep. They are a subject of ours. They don't like us very much, because we force vassalize them, but that's okay. We will eventually, of course, just integrate them, but we're gonna have to wait a decade for that. That's okay. And what I'm thinking we might do now is try and make a push into the Evandari Suns here. They don't have much in the way of defenses or alliances, so they mostly just have their vassals. And we might even be able to nab a vassal or two. Another idea was maybe support the independence of the Synthetic League. They are currently at war with the Evandari for independence, so that could be a lot of fun. I mean, they're at war with the Gorf too, but that's because Evandari is at war with the Gorf. The Gorf, I have weakened significantly from the grand power they once were. Specifically in the last war that we fought, actually, they were the defenders of the Belmacosa. So, looks like most of our ships are on their way back, which is good. Our main fleets are all heading home. That's what I want them to do, just meet up. Do we have any construction I should queue up? That's a good question. Hard to say. Oh, that's in the system of mine now. Sweet. Well, I've only got the one science ship, but I think I might be kind of full up on leaders, the issue. Yep, 17 out of 17. Maybe I should get rid of this admiral. She's getting pretty old. And she was the one that I was having, issues with, in terms of... Yeah, see, it says she's available, but she's supposed to be commanding this fleet. Thinking I might want to just get rid of her. In fact, that is what I'm going to do. I'll get rid of her, hire another scientist. Or, well, not hire, but you know what I mean. Get another science ship out there. Unpause. Actually, no, don't unpause. Let's double check what everything else is doing at the moment, because I know I was a little busy at war. Some upgrades. Sure, physics. This place is fine. Right, these are my two. Let's got them unhappy. Terror bombing. Jeez. Whatever. This planet doesn't need anything more. This one definitely needs plenty, but that's because people kept moving here after I colonized it. Same with this one. Alright. Well, so my stuff's all building correctly. I don't see any stations I need to replace, but these are my territory now. I might need to do something up there. Everything looks pretty good. Oh, shit. There we go. Mining station to rebuild there. Alright, I'm gonna unpause it. We'll let the fleets meet up. Wait till this one gets home. 5 months, jeez. Meanwhile, may as well keep building up the fleet. What have we got? 77, 43, 13, 20. So it looks like we could use more corvettes still, definitely. But my homeworld doesn't build corvettes. Let's get some cruisers out. Cruisers. Oop. And lots of corvettes. Alright, there we go. Speed things up a little bit.
Construction complete.
So, this is us. We are not liked by a good chunk of the galaxy, but that's okay. Federated Chatel has defensive pacts, Gore, Zadrin, and Zin. That's fine. That is fine, fine, fine. Can't declare on them yet for quite a while either. That's okay.
Construction complete.
Aha! Science ship. Sign leader. Recruit. Ridiculous. Alright. Well, where do we want to send you? Let's first check out these. You keep doing your work in this area. Of course, the Gorp don't want me in their territory. We don't like each other much. Alright, we'll let the fleets repair. I have so many ships. I love it. And we're just gonna keep pumping out more. Wonder how things are going with the Unbidden and who they're fighting, really.
Construction complete.
I mean, they're at war with everybody, but... Alright. 3, and nothing we can use, that's fine. Alright, you and you are pretty much done. May as well upgrade the spaceports a little, why not?
System survey complete.
Yeah. Alright, I'm thinking I want all the fleets to meet up. Yeah, head to Deneb. I don't know why it's sending them all the way back, but I'm okay with it, actually. Ah, a primitive civilization. I like those. Alright. I didn't check Bronze Age, alright. We'll just toss up an observation post then. Just keep it coming, guys. More ships. that's lagging things a bit to do this. That's okay. Alright, they're all at Neb.
Construction complete.
Yep, all of you just join up. Fleets are too big. Yeah, 8 corvettes is and the admiral is the point differential there. Big difference.
Construction complete.
Construction ship. Doesn't look like there's really anything down here that needs to be built at the moment. That's fine. I am kind of tempted to start building a few defensive stations, but I don't know. At this point in the game, they tend to just get overwhelmed.
System survey complete.
So, I'm just not sure that that's what I want to do.
Construction complete.
Aha! Things to build. Perfect. Well, first off, got the Frontier Clinic. We've got the Monument to Purity for happiness. Good, good. We have Combat Arena. No, we don't. Alright, that's what we're going to put up next. More happiness.
Construction complete.
And
System
then we'll
survey
queue up
complete.
the usuals afterwards. Mining network. Science lab. Then we'll improve the food. Power hub. Power plant. Power plant. Mining network. Alright. First fleet. If I don't have it selected, there's no issue. But if I do have it selected, oh yeah. Problems. Alright. Merge the armies. Yeah, just selecting it slows the game down noticeably. Because it's that big. And it's this list that the game has to keep track of. Jeez, what is that? For over 500 ships here.
Construction complete.
It's a beautiful fleet. Good. Observation post is up.
Construction complete.
More corvettes. And another cruiser for fun. So, very soon we're gonna go to war here.
Construction complete.
I think I want to help the synthetic league here.
System survey complete.
Like, they're already at war with their overlord, so I'm guessing it'll pull us in, but I'm not actually certain. Merge!
Construction complete.
Battleship. More corvettes. Aha, very good. unemployment, eh? I don't like unemployment. Thinking we make a monument to purity here. Well, Fertile Crescent is just about
System survey complete.
fully upgraded. Alright. Let's do that monument to purity. Cheer up the robots. Or androids, rather.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
No benefit to building up the hydroponics farm. So the Aswiri system we are pretty much done with it and ready to drop into a sector. That's weird. Oh, somebody's already building it, never mind. That makes a lot more sense now. More systems that slip by us. This empire's just huge at this point. So I think we're almost ready to get back into the fighting. The real trick is I do want to know, when does my truce with these guys end? Because I might want to wait. Year and a half. Yeah, alright, we're gonna wait. See if they declare on us right away or not. Aha! Upgrade! Just do some basic upgrading there.
Construction complete.
Oh, hello. You have plenty to upgrade still. But it's all straight upgrades, which means you are definitely ready to go into a sector as well. Alright.
Construction complete.
I think it's time to kick the fleet in half. God damn it. Admiral doubling is such a pain in the ass. I don't know what that bug is, but it's so annoying.
System survey complete.
Alright. So we're gonna fire Christopher Page as well, because he's bugged. Kick the fleet in half. Alright. Now one half gets Marshal Marsh. And the second half obviously gets the other person. Tatiana. Both of them get to be rally points. And both get to just hang out at home. Cool. How we doing on that Corvette building spree? There we go. If they all end up, I'll probably end up splitting the fleets up again. Like I said, if nothing else, we're going to wait to see if war get declare against us again. If not, then we will start supporting the Synthetic League's independence. Well, maybe I should just attack Evandari and conquer the Synthetic League.
Complete.
I mean, they've got rights in my territory. They won't care. Haspel. I'm guessing I can ask for them. Yep. Curious.
Research complete.
Maybe it's because they're in their independence war that I can't do that. Energy weapon attack speed. Aw, governor died. Oh, the subjugating dwarf governor died. There we go. Well, we don't have slaves, so... militaristic one will do fine. So, another year before the war can attack us. Let's try and speed through that a bit. Not seeing any stations we need to build be revealed anywhere.
System survey complete. Construction complete.
Let's get some more cruisers out. Not many places I have built them well. Sky Temple is not putting out any research. Having an observatory there is worthless. Here it's not. Not sure it's really worth it, but may as well. A massive warband managed to breach the reservation perimeter walls on Fianita Prime. The warriors spread out into the countryside and massacred many of our colonists before the host was driven back to the reservation. Primitive scum! The bastards.
Construction complete.
Do my couple defense armies. Alright, fleets are consolidating. Not done yet, though.
Survey complete.
Come on. There we go. somewhere down here I want to check out. Oh, that's back in Belmacosa space. But on the other hand, they are our vassal now, so we can check out their space. Who are you guys? Ah, vassals of the Pelx-Credonian tribes, who are just now this. Part of a federation with the Chim Stellar Order. The Chim Stellar Order is nothing. I really should put these guys out of their misery. Like, this is nothing. 2 wars. Maybe 3. So, Sadobari. Oh, I can't take the Protectorate's territory, apparently. That's weird. Very weird. So you got Credonia, Credoniana, Virgin. Well, that's that. Or I could force vassalize them. That doesn't leave me any war score to do anything else with, though. Yeah, we'll do that. Eventually. Like I said, first, gotta wait, see if the Blorg attack us. We're built up very nicely just in case that happens, but they are still the big dick other than me in this game, so...
Construction complete.
Spaceport of Ozuiri.
Construction complete.
Ah, good.
System survey complete.
But anywhere else I need to explore in my territory? Doesn't really look like it, because this is Blorg territory. Or not Blorg, Gorf. Ah, there we go. Couple of systems.
Construction complete.
Not sure that's worth grabbing. Some size 10 worlds. On the other hand, I could just drop them into a sector and forget about them after I do it.
Construction complete.
Zarmaton's already one of my core systems anyways.
Construction complete.
Aha! We have dominion over the Cheskaran political leadership. Excellent. Well done, everybody. So, I don't think that I'm going to be... Oh, these guys are interesting. Rapid breeder, sedentary, resilient, deviant, thrifty. With a desert preference. Huh. Interesting indeed. Very interesting. I was thinking to drop Aswiri into a sector, so I think we'll do that. We'll put them into the Gorf sector. There we go. And I'll manage this world. Not because I need to, but for the hell of it. First off, we'll replace these crappy farms with a frontier clinic. Just in case anyone else moves here. Couple defense armies in case the people living there start getting ideas. Alright. Orbital mind control laser. I want that so much. It's just so damn fitting for my empire. Mega cannon, but I've got the Giga cannon. Hell with it. Alright. So, the Blorg have not declared war. Awesome. That means we can. Alright. Let's get our fleets down here and ready to rock. God, it slows the game down so much to just select them. Meanwhile, we'll bring the armies down.
System survey complete.
Very good. Alright, so far so good. So we can't build much more. 29 more, to be exactly. To be very specific in terms of fleet points, without going over at least. So that's 4, so that'll kick us down to 24, or 25. 17. 12.
Anomaly found.
8.
System survey complete.
6, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Oop. There we go. Alright, fleets are in place. Let's slow things down and go to war. This is going to be a really easy one, guys. There's not going to be too much of interest here. This is just a bit of a territory grab against a super weak foe. And yeah, we'll do light. Everyone bitches. Ah, never mind. So, is there a second sovereign Poxcredonian tribes? No. So what the hell? Why aren't these guys an issue? Whatever. They're not an issue, they're not an issue. Just let my fleets crush the Poxcredonians, and we will be on our way. "40 battleships, 29 cruisers, 88 destroyers, and 132 corvettes.
Hostile fleet engaged.
About 260 ships just in this fleet. And I'm not surprised that it's causing the game to hitch a little bit. Hopefully it'll unhitch. See, in all my other games, there was by the time I reached this point where it was at all an issue, the size of the game and fleet dynamics, that kind of thing, I was already by far the biggest person around, so I just didn't worry too much and just declared victory. But in this, I have a freaking awakened fallen empire to defeat and the unbidden, so I'm really hoping that the game doesn't end up dying on me. Normally this doesn't last for too long. Like, it's weird. Come on, game. Haha! Keep it up. Alright, we got burrowing worm-like lithivores. Cool.
Hostile fleet engaged.
And that's in my territory. Excellent.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Yeah, this is just going to get evaporated. Yep.
Construction complete. Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated. Construction
And
complete.
there's more destruction.
Situation log updated.
Haha, very good. Transport fleet will cut you in half. You come for Jindet. You
Hostile fleet
come for
engaged.
Kabud.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Still nothing.
Situation log updated. Hostile fleet
Waltzing
engaged.
through the systems like they're nothing.
Situation log updated. Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it, but how do I have my cruisers armed? Artillery, cannons, torpedoes. Thinking after this, we're going to change this around a little bit. The Chim Stellar Order. They're nothing.
Situation log updated.
Long line of battleships. As they're
System
stuck
survey
fighting
complete.
mining stations instead of moving on to the actual targets.
Construction complete. System
Yeah,
survey
sure.
complete.
Keep checking out
Anomaly
anomalies.
found. Enemy planet secured.
There you go,
Situation
guys.
log updated. Hostile
Go do some
fleet
damage.
engaged.
Embark.
Situation log updated. Station under attack.
What? Where?
Hostile fleet engaged.
Now I'm just confused. It said a station was under attack, but I see no attack and no station under it. Let's get some synthetics going here, and we'll also clear out tile blockers. Cool.
Hostile fleet engaged. Hostile fleet engaged. Enemy planet secured. Hostile fleet engaged.
Alright.
Situation log updated. Situation log updated.
Come on, blast the station now.
Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated.
There we go. Blowing up.
Situation log updated.
The Chim Stellar Order. It's those tiny little territories. Oh! Ancient Mass Driver rounds. Yay! Yeah, you guys just get in and attack. They don't have a chance against my genetically engineered guys. Jeez, I'm full up on both types of mineral resources. Wait, did I actually lose a Corvette in a battle somewhere? Huh. That's actually pretty surprising. Ah. Never switched you over to aggressive observation. Alright, we start attacking the planet. I get the feeling this isn't going to be enough of a victory for the Chim. So I don't have much territory, but we're gonna hit it. Adlaman. Yeah. No reason to have these guys land.
Enemy planet secured.
And the moment we beat up the Chim at Adlaman, they'll just give up. Meanwhile, let's see if the first fleet can destroy what I'm betting are a couple of frontier outposts. Oh, come on. Well, maybe she'll get something interesting later. I don't know.
System
Probably not.
complete.
Well. I was hoping we'd be able to build mining stations for our vassal as a way to build up relations, but apparently not. Almost there. Oh right, there's a fallen empire here. I forgot about that. With a pair of ringworlds.
Hostile fleet engaged. System survey complete. Hostile fleet engaged.
What do they have? I don't see their fleet anywhere. The Chim also have a frontier outpost here. Oh no, that's the Chim State. Chim Stellar Order has a planet here. Weird. Meanwhile, we blow things up. Goodbye, Chim Stellar Order's fleet. Such as it was.
Updated. Situation log updated. Situation log updated.
Alright, there we go. That's win. Nah, you're good where you are. Kinda wanting to attack the Valiant Chroniclers here. Keepers of Knowledge. They don't like me very much because they are xenophobic bigots, and yeah, they're never gonna do that. Still, I am tempted by their apparent weakness. They don't seem to have much in the way of fleets. Pop into their space for a second. Let's find out. Oh wait, war's over. Negotiate. Force demands. Alright. Oh, we got their protectorate because they were so weak. Cool. Anyhow, we need to put them into a sector. Now that would be the Chinor sector right here. Give it those as well, why not? Alright. Use a science ship to survey these systems. And rebuild. Cool! Meanwhile, on order, nothing's being built because I'm not paying any attention. Alright. Plenty of food. Create the clinic. That is the wrong place for the Monument to Purity. We'll give it a power hub. Wait, no. Cancel. Ah! The hell? Mineral processing plant, there we go. So, I don't see their fleets anywhere. So... their fleet power is pathetic. I wonder if their fleets got annihilated by the Unbidden. Because that is right next to Unbidden territory. You know, that's probably what happened. In which case, we're going to attack these guys right away. They are going to give us everything. Aww. Half a year they're out of place now. Well, that's okay. This fleet can take care of business for a bit. Meanwhile, move the transports over. Yeah, I don't care what the Chim are doing. They're just not an issue. Alright, take these chroniclers out of the equation. Now, didn't I have another... The curators, there we go. Chances are... There we go. Pretty sure that it had worn off. Even if it hadn't, whatever, I've got plenty of energy to spare. Haha! Alright, now let's mess up our second fallen empire.
Hostile fleet engaged.
And get a ring world or two out of it. This should be fun.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Nothing but interstellar
Situation
weed.
log updated. Hostile fleet
Let's see.
engaged. Hostile fleet engaged. Hostile fleet engaged. Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated. Hostile
Killed a
fleet
cruiser.
engaged.
These things have some
Hostile
power to
fleet
them.
engaged.
I think they're just firing tachyon lances. Come on, get in range and start killing him.
System survey complete. Situation log updated. Situation log updated.
Come on. I mean, I'm okay with taking some losses, killing a fallen empire like this here.
Situation log updated.
Cool. So close. Transports, come attack the Eternal Bastion. Slaughter them. Alright, this fight's almost done.
Situation log
What did we
updated.
lose? 17 corvettes and 3 cruisers. Alright, that's easily enough replaced. There we go. Bunch of cruisers and some corvettes. Yep. And hell with it, another battleship. And some destroyers. Yep, this one's also heavily defended, but that's fine. They're not gonna have a chance. As we land. Yeah, not a chance. The Valons.
System survey
getting
complete.
slaughtered. Oh, science ship's done. Keep surveying places. Actually, let's have you come up here and start surveying my new territory up here.
Enemy planet secured.
Haha! Alright. Now, time to hit the Beacon of Infinity.
Construction complete.
And I actually do want to build some military stations here. Because if the Unbidden come here, then military stations could help quite a bit in slowing them down. Meanwhile, we'll have the other fleet also head to Beacon of Infinity. Holy crap! 5 habitable worlds here.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Alright, blow
Hostile
things up,
fleet
please.
engaged. Hostile fleet engaged. Hostile fleet engaged.
There we go.
Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated. Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated.
Yes.
Hostile fleet engaged. Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated. Hostile fleet engaged.
Come on.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Keep pushing
Hostile
inwards.
fleet engaged. Situation
Blast
log
them
updated.
all.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Yeah, I'm gonna take some losses here, that's fine. Unemployment! But, oh well. This person's migrating. You can take his job. Power plant, because why not? Oh! As Science Officer Katya Polichev reports her findings about the immense ring world in the Beacon of Stability system, she can barely contain her awe. The immensity of the rings are beyond our comprehension. The time required to construct even one of the sections far beyond us. The scans reveal a rare new resource we've never encountered before, a living metal which is abundant on the rings. This material might be one of the reasons that rings creators could construct in the first place. Research this technology might bring us closer to their knowledge. Awesome.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Yes. So much more important.
Situation log updated.
Alright.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Crush them. Don't freeze on me. There we go.
Hostile fleet engaged.
As the fleets just swarm in. There we go.
Situation log updated. Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated. Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated. Hostile fleet engaged.
All the Corvettes just in there, dancing, firing all their torpedoes and plasma cannons.
Construction complete.
Let's see how this ends up before we do any more building. I do still want to upgrade my Corvettes. Or not my Corvettes, my cruisers. Take them off of the energy torpedoes. We'll do that as soon as this war's over.
Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated.
Which it will be soon enough. But yeah, we're actually taking
Situation
some
log
losses here.
updated.
3 destroyers. There we go. 2 battleships, 11 destroyers, 6 cruisers, and 25 corvettes. That was our losses in this system. Then again, we also took out like 50k worth of stations, if not more, so I think it's okay. Let's get the troops over here. And more ships built. Why not? replace some losses. There we go. Another week, the transports will be here. How are we on construction? Yeah, I was going to say, I guarantee you need to be building stuff. Hey lady, you're the one who wanted to move here. What the hell, terror bombing? I wasn't... I guess maybe I was. Do I have any factions being annoying? Nope. Okay. Order, you definitely need to be building things. Monument to Purity there. Combat Arena there. Just get it all going. Okay. Farm. No, cancel. Be better to put it here. Good enough for now. Probably just gonna drop that into a sector once I take this. So, lots to clear out there, but that's fine.
System survey complete.
Almost done here. Oh, science ship. You're not doing anything. Get those research stations up. Or actually, yeah, does that debris of anything I want? Not really. In that case, stop and survey Beacon of Infinity. It's safe now. Well, fighting's intense, but we're definitely winning pretty easily.
Enemy planet secured.
Haha!
System survey complete.
Give him a moment to heal up, and then we attack the next section. Glacial District. Yeah, still just normal armies. They can't win.
Enemy planet secured.
Alright. This is just about it. Governor dies. No. Of another sector governor, huh? Lowlander sector. Adaptable. Science ship. Alright, you can keep surveying the Delmacosa's territory. Can't integrate for another few years. Okay, that's fine. Haha!
Enemy planet secured. Planet lost to invasion.
And that's us conquering a second fallen empire. Oh yeah. High quality minerals. I don't know why we already have like half these surveyed apparently, but we do. So we'll finish surveying there, then survey Sabik. Meanwhile, I don't see any reason to wait on colonizing. So it's a desert. So Granshu, Drolpervin, Chim, Haspel. Whatever. We'll just find somebody. Not them. They're grumpy. Yuruk, what do we got there? Drolpervin, sure. Collectivist. Definitely don't want pacifists. Fanatic militaristic collectivist, that'll be fine. And Sebek 1. Continental world for humans. Or, tropical world. We'll leave it. And since we're colonizing the rest of this system anyways, an Arctic world, huh? Okay. Yeah, it's screw it. Synthetic. Sebek 4A. I think we'll end up having 2 Sebek primes there, unfortunately, but we can fix that later. What's this? Wild storms. Lots of physics of, but interesting. Sebek 1 has Stone Age primitives. Let's get a construction ship over the beacon of stability. Oh, and we have way too many colonized systems now. So, Fertile Crescent in the Dastamon system, you are going to be dropped into the subjugated Gorf sector. There we go. And Pride down here, I think, will also, the Mincher system, we will drop into the Ikarzuri sector. Mallow. Oh no. Alright, yeah, that's good. Good! That gets us back to where we want to be. I think it's time to start clearing out some ruins. On all of these. Anyhow, unpause. I'm going to slow things down for a moment while I start doing this. Oh, actually, I'm going to repause, change around the cruisers a bit. Thinking we go with the artillery bow, because range feels like it matters the most, really. So, artillery core and broadside stern. We'll stick with the flak artillery on those. These will go with the kinetic artillery. I believe. Range 80. I mean, they do tend to be at the front of the fight. That's pretty tempting. Range 100. Average damage isn't great. Well, you know what? We'll do one kinetic artillery, one plasma cannon. That'll give them a bit of a mix. Yeah, precog interface. Alright. Shield capacitor. And regenerative hull tissue. Reactor. Shields. And armor. Kind of feel like I should try kicking their armor up a little bit more. To get rid of that. I don't like that. Nope, alright, shield it is. Yeah, wrong thing. Stick with those. Alright. Yeah, it's not that big of an upgrade, but... Alright, start clearing these guys out.
Construction complete.
Spaceports. Alright.
Construction complete.
Unemployment? How horrible! Let's do a military academy, why not? Alright. You know, screw Belmacosa, let's survey this stuff because it's actually new territory that's mine rather than my vassals. I can always send the science ships back later. Beacon Perpetuity. Reef segments. Completely destroyed Ringworld there, it looks like. So, the question is, do we want to try and punch into the Unbidden now? See if we can do some damage there? Or... These are terrible at taking down shields. There we go, and these are good at shields. Good enough anyways. There, make it halfway. Shield capacitor, regenerative tissue. Reactor. There we go, and we can then give it armor.
System survey complete.
Not a lot of armor, apparently. So expect the fortress to have a bit more. Oops. Works for me. Meanwhile, the other one, just gonna go all large. Kinetic artillery and plasma cannons. Actually, just kinetic artillery. We need the extra range. Shield faster, regenerative tissue. $25. That wasn't quite what I wanted. What did it change? It changed something else. I had it balanced. You know what, that's close enough. Give it armor for the rest of that. Adventure, there we go, close enough. So we have the trap, and then the actual damage dealers. Alright.
Ships upgraded.
19.8, let's see, or 120. They've just got ships joining it. Savic system will be getting colonized pretty soon.
Ships upgraded.
Alright. Well, this seems like a good moment for me to take a short break. For anyone watching the stream, I'll be back in just a few minutes, and we will almost certainly be getting to war again. Not certain against who. Kinda want to take out the Unbidden, but I also kinda want to let them stay a problem for the Glorg and others around here, because these are not my friends. I do really want to take on Confederated Jetel again soon. As well as the Evandari. That superior fleet power scares the crap out of me. Their capacity is inferior, but superior fleet power means they have, I think it's like at least a third again your fleet power or something like that. So that means they're pushing over 300k in terms of fleet power. It's just nuts. Alright, like I said, I'll be back soon. And for anyone watching me on YouTube later, then you'll find more in the next video.